All right, welcome back. We're going to do Parks 9. If you don't know how this is played, here's the rules. We're doing one tree per region. This yellow here must mean that these are blocked because if a tree goes here, this whole column is blocked. If I put a tree here, these will be blocked because trees can't be adjacent to each other at all. So we can mark that. Let's see. Some of these require a lot of thinking. Might have to give me a second. Hmm. If we had a tree here, it would block yellow entirely, and the same is true for that. So therefore, these cannot exist. The same is true on this side. Hmm. Sometimes you have to end up guessing, but we can get a lot of information before we have to do that. Oh, here's something cool. If there were one here, these would be blocked, and so would these. Therefore, it would create an impossibility, because you would have only one spot each for the purple and pink. So there's that. Hmm. Here we can actually show the time. Okay. I'm not immediately seeing anything right now. Oh, here's something. If there were one here, this would become blocked. And you know, we could probably denote this somehow. Maybe not. There's no good way to denote that. But if this were a tree, this would be blocked. These would be blocked, forcing this to become a tree, which would block these. This would become a tree, and the yellow would be impossible. So this also cannot be a tree. And I think this as well. No. This one I think it applies to as well. Because if this were one, it would block this and this. This would be forced and this would be forced. So this cannot be one either. Okay, now this makes things a little bit easier. We're finally getting somewhere. If this were a tree, these would all be impossible, so this cannot be one. Good. Nice. Okay, we're making moves. I don't know where this is gonna take us, but we're making moves. This one's a lot harder for me. Maybe it's very easy for some of you, but I'm trying not to guess. Man. Hmm. Oh, here we go. If this is a tree, these will get blocked, which creates an impossibility. I don't know how I didn't see that earlier. So now we have a tree here. This can get blocked. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now this is solid. Okay. That's finally dealt with. Oh, here we go. So because trees can't be adjacent to each other, these are actually also blocked. I totally forgot to do that. Apologies. That makes this a blue column. Whenever you have a straight line like this, it means a tree can only go in these spaces. So these are blocked, forcing the tree to go here. These are blocked, forcing the tree to go here, which blocks all that. And that, of course. This is a green column, but we're good there. Okay, now the puzzle's pretty much solved. We just have to finish up. So, let's be smart about that. We need a... So, we have two options. The tree can go here or here. If it goes here, this will block and it will force an impossibility between these four squares. So it cannot go there. Therefore, the tree must be here for this row. That blocks these. And now I believe if we go also blocks that here, this blocks here. Okay, that was interesting. That was a good one. Nearly 7 minutes to solve that one, but I like that one.